So I wanted to make this video really quick just to make like little green skin shield faces kind of. This can apply for orcs, orc faces, goblin faces, squig faces, any other conversions you'd want to do. Generally, I just do it on shields kind of as practice because it's, you get better the more you do it. So I've just found a really easy way to sort of make these faces. So what you want to do is you want to get your putty of choice. I do Tamiya epoxy putty, and green stuff, because it's just what I like using. Like, you might like using Milliput, you might like using epoxy sculpt, anything like that. But this is a fairly quick and easy way to do these. So I've noticed that when it comes to making these little faces, you want to kind of focus on these little areas: the brows, the eyes, the cheekbones, and the nose. Those, once you get those down, you can basically make whatever, I guess, expression you would want to make. So you got a little, he's kind of pleased with himself right here, this guy's angry, and this one is a work in progress one of someone with he kind of has like a bigger jaw going on, probably a bigger bottom lip, and he looks more mischievous, smiley. But generally what you want to do is you just want to get this shape down. You want to get the eyes first, then from the eyes you want to do the cheekbones, which is just like a little X. You could just do a little X essentially, but you do the cheekbones, and then you want to do the brow. And you're looking at this and you're like, this kind of looks like shit, right? I mean, it looks vaguely like a face, but there's no fucking face there. Well, what you're going to want to do is you want to get just a little tool to kind of ease this in. I like using this silicone one, this little paddle one. And you're just going to have to, instead of having these hard like presses in there, you're going to want to ease it in slowly, You want to use this tool to ease it in to kind of make it a little more organic looking. Like, when you look at faces, they don't have like a stark contrast like that. Some green skin faces do, I suppose, but it just looks better if you just kind of ease it in a little bit more. So we got that. See, look, the brows looks a little smoother. It looks more like a forehead. You got this the difference between the forehead and the brow, and then it kind of looks a little bit more like a forehead, a little bulging forehead right there. And you're going to want to do the same for the cheekbones right here. Also, pro tip, keep your tools wet. You probably fucking hear that all the time, but it really does work for epoxies and everything. It saves you a lot of headache, because if you do this, your tool's not gonna stick to the putty. Yeah, there you go. So that looks more like a face already. You're gonna add a little separation right here, a little easing right here to kind of make it more like an upper lip. You can add some more definition into the eyes, just to make those deeper eye grooves or whatever. It's gonna look better later once you actually fill it in with eyes. But you got the mouth right here, or you got the place right here where the mouth's gonna be. So for this guy, I did a little mischievous grin. This guy's got an angry scowl on him. This one, we'll do like a little mobster face or something. So we're gonna put like a very unamused, kind of like grimace. It looks kind of like a smile right now, but you'll see what I'm gonna do. So got your little bottom lip there, your little mouth. Then we're just gonna press this lip kind of under there. He's probably going to be a little smiley. I'm not doing a good job of this, really. But once this cures a little more, too, we could add, like, a bottom lip. But there's his little lip. Just kind of looks like a smirk, honestly. But you got his little gel. You got his bottom lip. You got a little face going on. I need to mix more putty. No. You know what? No. If you don't want to mix more putty and you want to make a nose, you can actually just kind of push in some some putty right here. You can kind of shape it up a little bit, just kind of like a little triangle shape. This is going to be rougher though. You generally don't want to just push putty around to make the faces, because if you add putty, it'll just be a better result as opposed to just pushing it around. I don't know how to explain it other than that. But you got your little shape right there. You got a little little mound of putty. If you did a circle of putty, like a little dot, and just put it on there, it'd be easier. But you got your little dot of putty right there, shaping it into a little more circular thing, circular shape. And then you're going to use a sharp tool like this, or you can use just any sharp tool really. Needle would be perfect. You're going to want to moisten it. You want to get the very edge of this nose and just kind of push it up. And you got yourself a nostril, a little pig nostril. And you're going to want to add some more definition to the eyes again. And you basically have a face. We're going to finish the other one real quick, because I feel like that guy deserves to be finished. He was supposed to be the first one done, but I had to fucking re-record it because this shit is ass. There's a little bottom lip too. He's very content with himself. We'll give him a little nose. We'll mix some more putty for that. If you focus on varying, making like some of the details bigger or whatnot, like you could give him smaller eyes and he'll look more beady. You give him a bigger mouth and it'll just look a little bit more imposing. You can make him angry. Bigger forehead usually makes him look a lot angrier, like this guy right here. I have some more right here, I believe. Yeah, let's see. Oops, shit. So you could get something like this. You could give him wide eyes and it'll look pretty imposing. Or imposing, pretty fucking just deranged, demented. And then you got this dude with the little scar thing. Like once you're done, you could add little scars and whatnot. Buboes, anything like that. I had a really angry looking one. Where is he? I guess I don't have an angry looking one. Fucking, oh, well, I got a perplexed one. And then you could do, other things like moons and whatnot. But it really depends on what you want to do. What you want out of your shield, essentially. But we'll use this little putty to make the fucking pupils and the nose for that one guy. I think this should be mixed enough. Just a little bit for the nose. Whenever you want to make noses or pupils or eyeballs, I suppose, use a lot less than you think. Because I'll use, like initially I would use as much as I needed, or I thought I needed, and it would be just far too much. We add on that little dot, smoothing it out a little bit, just kind of shape it into place. You can deepen any grooves at any time. Then you're gonna wanna do the nostril thing. There you go. You got two faces. A little bit more grooves to right here. And just like that, you got two fucking orc faces, two little shield faces, whatever. Add some grooves to the upper lip. A lot of them have that detail for some reason. Looks nice. Looks cool. That would be really awesome on some shields for my orc and goblin army, is what you would tell yourself, surely. I wanted to make this video in under like 10 minutes, so I fucking sculpted like two faces. We're at 957, 58. Oh, fuck, it just keeps going up. You want to make the tiniest fucking thing of putty ever? And then you want to cut that in half. And each of those halves is going to be a pupil. Be careful with hobby knives, obviously. But here's your little dot, little tiny dot of putty. You can hardly see it. It looks like a little speck of dust. What you're going to want to do is just gently place it onto the eye, or where the eye is supposed to be. And then you just kind of push it into place. It's not going to be, this part's not going to be that easy, like straight up. This is going to take a little practice. But when you get it in there, a little face. He looks very content with himself. He loves his eye. Gonna add some grooves to the lip once we there you go. Then we'll give this other guy his other eye. And take that off of the hobby knife. Put that into place. And he has two little eyes. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other guy just to give him a nice little eye. But you can use that little method, the little ratios with the cheeks, the eyes, and everything to make just about any face. But if you're very not confident in your skills, I would suggest just sculpting a bunch of these little shield faces, and then you can kind of get down what makes a face, I suppose. There's one eye, and we need his other one. I don't know where the other piece of putty went. Right here? Nope. Fuck if I know. Alright, that's it for that. If the video helped you at all, let me know. I guess comment, say, hey dude, this video is pretty cool. If you hated the video, just don't watch them. Tell me how much they suck in the comments. Tell me I need to get put down like a dog in the streets, or something like that, you know. But yeah, okay, I try to make it under 10 minutes. It's 13 minutes. I guess that's the way the way it goes. The way it fucking goes. All right, bye.